Welcome back to the show. Kelly is joining me now. Kelly, it's always a blessing and to have you on the show. So welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Love your hat, by the way.
This hat, this beautiful coldest night of the year toque, can be yours. And for anyone at home, if you join a team and you raise $150 on the coldest night of the year walk, then this is the little perk that you get as a thank you. And it's a great toque this year.
Yeah, it's beautiful. All right, so coldest night of the year.
Yes.
Tell us, what is coldest night of the year?
Coldest night of the year is really a national event that brings community together to address homelessness, hurt, and hunger in each community across the country. So there are so many walks. They all take place on Saturday, February the 22nd this year. And we are here promoting our walks, which are in Ingersoll and in Tillsonburg. So United Way Oxford is running those two walks in Oxford County for people that live or work in those communities, that are invested in those communities. And then, of course, Operation Sharing does the walk here in Woodstock for this community. So we always say it takes a village, and this is together how we build up the services and supports across our county.
Okay, so you had mentioned just before the break that the funds that are being raised for during the coldest night of the year. So teams are going to fundraise, individuals are going to fundraise. Where does the money go?
So for United Way, we made a really concerted effort to say when we started on the coldest night of the year journey last year with our first walks in each of those communities, that the monies we raised in each of those communities were specifically going to go to housing and the supports in those communities. So in Tillsonburg in 2023, United Way purchased a home. And with our partner, the Community Health Center, we are providing transitional housing supported with wraparound services for 7 individuals at a time in Tillsonburg. And so our funds in Tillsonburg are going directly to help United Way cover the operating costs, which is quite significant, as well as some on-the-ground community outreach services that we also fund. And then in Ingersoll, we are super, super excited to say that as of December 20th, we purchased a home there as well.
Wonderful. Congratulations.
So, thank you. You know, our board really has this insight. We know the answer to homelessness is housing. And it is housing with supports to lift people up, to give them the tools they need and the services and of course, those supports. And so we are so excited. We're just starting renovations now. We will have a 6-bedroom home, transitional home in Ingersoll. It is expected to open in the first quarter of this year.
Wow.
Very likely, we're really striving for March 1st. And so when the Ingersoll community comes together for the coldest night of the year walk, the funds that they raise will go to support that new home. And so, you know, the beautiful thing about coldest night of the year is it rallies the community, people who want to make a difference. They want to see that direct line of sight to help a crisis that they see every day.
Right.
And this is how we can do it in both of those communities to truly make a difference in people's lives.
I commend the fact that United Way was able to do this. I think that as somebody in the community, we know that you guys are always doing fundraising efforts and you've got all of these great services that are available. But for some people, a tangible thing, something they can see, feel, and touch really resonates and goes, wow, our money does go somewhere.
That's right.
Not saying it didn't, but it's just sometimes people...
It's very direct.
Yeah.
And it does make a difference. And for our board, this is outside of our normal realm. Absolutely. But they really stood back and said, we need this. And if not us, then who?
Right.
And so why not us? And so we did the Tillsonburg house on our own with incredible support. But we are, of course, paying for a mortgage and we are paying all the operating and staffing costs. And we were incredibly blessed. The Ingersoll home was really made possible through Oxford County. We were a successful applicant to an RFP process. So their contribution doesn't cover the home, but it certainly made the ability to buy it much more realistic for us. And so again, it's really tangible. When people say they want to help with homelessness, they want to see people move into a better future. This is how we're doing
see it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And the success we've had out of Tillsonburg is unbelievable. Every person who has been at our home, people can stay there for up to 364 days. They have moved forward to independent, stable living.
That's incredible.
So it doesn't get any better than that.
This is when we need that round of applause in the background, right?
Yeah.
So coldest night of the year, Tillsonburg, Ingersoll, February 22nd.
Yes, of course, both on the same days.
Okay.
And so I brought posters for here. But yes, it starts, it's Saturday, February 22nd. It presumably might be the coldest night of the year. We will see. But in Ingersoll, we will be starting at the Fusion Center. That's where we will be based from. So teams can go and check in there. We'll do a great little rally cry. We have GM Cami Assembly as our title sponsor.
Oh, wow.
And so that's really exciting for us there. They are such a key partner in that community. And then in Tillsonburg, we will be working out of the Lions Auditorium at the community center. So both walks go through the downtown core. Both communities have a 2K walk or a 5K walk. We have amazing sponsors who are, helping us get things up and running and sponsoring the activities. We have the mill providing a light dinner following both walks, again, back at our starting points. But the key to coldest night of the year are the teams. It is the individuals who want to enter a team, to create a team. Could be their book club, their family, their church, their workplace,
their
neighborhood, their
I
gym.
plan on hitting up the gym that I go to.
Exactly. So it's putting together a team, and then each of those team members asking, friends, coworkers, families, and others to just sponsor a little, but a little together
goes a
long way.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am very excited to be a part of this. I plan on putting in a team.
Excellent.
I plan on hitting up some of the members of the gym that I go to. So
You
be
go,
aware
girl.
it's coming. And it's always a pleasure to have you on the show, Kelly.
Thank you very much.
And we look forward to seeing you hopefully in March to hear about the results.
I sure hope so. We're looking to double what we did last year in each of those communities. So fingers crossed. And together, I think we can make it happen.
We can make it happen. Excellent. Well, thank you for being here today. That's all we have for today. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time.